Ladies and gentlemen, I have a pretty thick skin, but sometimes social media comments get to me. I'm trying to post more on social media, and one person absolutely got under my skin, and the fact that he was very upset. He was like, "Hey, look, this is terrible advice. I live in Connecticut. What are you even talking about? That's not how we do it here." And today I wanted to address that, good sir. So before I get into that and start complaining, you can definitely reach out to me at my email or at my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. You can go to the Contact Us page and schedule a free consultation to hear me complain some more. But at the end of the day, I wanted to focus on this guy because his point is valid. It is correct. In Connecticut, they do things completely different than Texans, and I have no idea what they do, but I guarantee there are differences. Every single state in the union, in fact, every single state has different laws, different applications, different ways to approach a similar circumstance. So when it comes to probate in Connecticut, it's going to look much different than probate in Texas. And don't even get me started on Louisiana. They use a completely different type of law. 49 states use one type of law. Louisiana uses a different type of law. And so Louisiana is just a lost state at this point. I have no idea how to interpret their laws, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, when you talk to somebody about laws, about what you should do in a circumstance, unfortunately, a lot of people have a lot of relatives, a lot of friends and family spread all over the country, and they'll ask somebody, "Hey, a business attorney in California, how do I do probate in Texas?" And you know what? That business attorney is going to give you their best guess, but oftentimes they're going to be just dead wrong because they're going to know they're going to know California bar's exam, and they're going to know a little bit, maybe the 10,000 foot view of California probate, but they don't even know remotely the 100,000 foot view of Texas probate. So I would be very, very cautious whenever you are on the internet, let alone talking to friends and family, let alone talking to anybody about what you should do in a particular circumstance. If you're talking to an attorney who A, is not in the state that you are trying to figure out that law, and B, that attorney does not practice that type of law that you are trying to figure out as well. And that second point, the type of law, is just as important as the first because types of law do not really overlap oftentimes. Now, sometimes they do, for sure, don't get me wrong, but there are plenty of people out there who are well-intentioned. They studied the bar exam, they think they know something, and they are just dead wrong when it comes to certain actions. So my recommendation when you're on social media, and this is my response to the guy from Connecticut, yeah, you're right. Like, congratulations. I would go talk to a Connecticut attorney about your questions for probate. I would not ask me, the Texan attorney, to answer your Connecticut questions. But I would also stop right there and not go beyond that and say, hey, the Texan attorney is dead wrong. The Texan attorney has no idea what he's saying when it comes to Texas laws, because at that point you're guessing. You have no idea whether you're right or wrong. And trust me, in this circumstance, he was wrong. So not to say I told you so, but I am a little bit petty on that one. So with that, again, if you're trying to figure out what to do in a circumstance when it comes to involving the law, I would talk to an attorney who specializes in the type of law you have a question about, and I would talk to an attorney who is licensed in the state where you're trying to exercise that law. If you do those two things, most of the time you're going to get pretty solid legal advice. So with that, thank you so much for watching. You can email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can go to my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. You can go to the Contact Us page and schedule a free consultation over the phone and talk to me about this, or just listen to me rant for a good while about social media people and how much they can get under my skin. So with that, thank you so much for watching again, and have a great day.